Hooty-hoo, all my stock market gamblers. Welcome today. It's Monday. The stock market's open February 22nd. What's going on today? Well, I was kind of hoping for that pullback I've been waiting for, and we're getting a little bit of it in the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ's down about 250 points, but the Dow Jones right now only down about 50 points. I'm looking for a tradable dip where you can buy in and watch the market go higher. Look, this market is going higher because of stimulus, because of debt. We all know that, right? Okay, record high, record high, record high. It needs to give back so that we can buy in again. Okay, now same with Bitcoin here. Bitcoin over the weekend, new record highs, 57,000. I think come down a little bit. It's down around 52,000 right now. Okay, let's take a look at a chart of the GBTC. Now this is a Bitcoin trust. All right, so we've had this run up from basically $10 up here to $54, and this represents, the price of Bitcoin, follows it pretty close, pretty accurate. Yeah, now these are not an ETF. They're soon going to have ETFs coming out for Bitcoin, but they don't yet. These are called Bitcoin trusts. A trust means they're holding Bitcoin for you, and they're actually charging you 2% to hold the Bitcoin. Now, the value of the GBTC is about, let's call it roughly $8 billion. Okay, so they're holding $8 billion worth of Bitcoin. They're charging 2%. They make $160 million a year just to have this trust. But this is a good way to trade Bitcoin. You can jump in, you can jump out. Now, I know all you holders, you guys can go on Coinbase or wherever you want to buy it. But for jumping in and jumping out, the GBTC is a good way to trade Bitcoin. Now, up here at 52,000, nothing goes straight up. It's like the stock market. It doesn't go straight up, although they've both been going straight up for quite a while now. Okay, so I think they're both going to give some back. I think we're going to get a dip in the stock market, but I think we're going to get a big dip in Bitcoin. Now, a lot of people don't agree with me, but look, we're at 54 on the GBTC. I think we're going to come down to 36. 54 to 36. That's going to be about a $20,000 drop in the price of Bitcoin. If that happens, it may not happen. That's just my prediction. Okay, so when it gets down here at the 36 on the GBTC, when it sits on this 50-day moving average, that's the time to buy in. We're just too far away from the moving averages. 50 days at 36. The 200 days down here at 19. I don't think we're going to drop all the way down below 20,000 again, although we could. Bitcoin is very, very volatile. But what I want to do today is talk about a new way that just came out to trade Bitcoin. It's called the OBTC. Now, this is also a Bitcoin trust. It's put out by Osprey. This is their Bitcoin trust. Now, on the day it came out, it came out here at $30, and it shot all the way up to $60, and it stayed at $60 for a couple days, but it comes down here to 45, all the way down to 22, $60 down to 22 in just 2 days. Now, Bitcoin did not drop 2/3 of its value, so why did the trust drop 2/3 of its value? These trusts, just like the GBTC, this is the OBTC, these trusts are based on popularity of the trust. Now, on the GBTC, at some points, you're paying 40% premiums. You could also be paying a discount, 10% discount maybe. But if it's discounted, you get these arbitration guys coming in, and they'll just buy it up because they know it's at a discount. So they usually trade at a premium over the value of their actual Bitcoin that they hold. But the GBTC is so profitable that this guy comes in, Osprey, and they start their own Bitcoin trust, OBTC. And now these are volatile things, volatile. Now, I'm not saying you can't make money. Look, if you bought this morning at 22, you can already sell it at 32. These things are going to be extremely extreme volatility. These are gambling. I'm a stock market gambler. I don't mind gambling because you get this volatility. You can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money. Now, what other types of trusts do we have for Bitcoin? Well, you know what's kind of interesting? Here's another one that wants to be a Bitcoin trust. Now, they're called Tesla. Some of you have heard of them. They make cars. They make automobiles. But recently, they want to become a Bitcoin trust. They bought $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. $1.5 billion. So they're about, let's call it 1/5 the size of the GBTC. But ever since they bought that Bitcoin, it's kind of been going down. A lot of their shareholders are not that happy with them gambling with shareholder money on Bitcoin. But they are kind of becoming a Bitcoin trust. Okay, so you can buy Tesla for their cars. You can buy them for their solar panels. You can buy them for Bitcoin. There's a lot of reasons to buy Tesla. I think Tesla's overpriced here. I'm not recommending Tesla, but they do want to become a Bitcoin trust, apparently. And are a lot of companies going to start to do this? Are they going to start to gamble with shareholder money? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Now, Bitcoin itself has hit $1 trillion market cap. $1 trillion. Now, I think Bitcoin, personal opinion, it's probably going to hit $100,000. They may come all the way back to 20,000 first, but it's going to go higher. It's going to go higher because people want to get out of the dollar. They want to get out of the dollar as fast as possible. And Bitcoin's really good way to do it. Gold's really good. Silver's really good. Those are pretty much your three options to get yourself out of the dollar. So let's take a look at another corporation that's becoming a Bitcoin trust. This is MicroStrategies. Okay, MicroStrategies, this is the one company that started buying Bitcoin that's going to make it popular. They were the first. They jumped into Bitcoin, and I think, I don't know, something like 600 million. Or maybe 600 million is the number that they're trying to get new financing. They're going out and trying to get new financing by leveraging their stock. Look at their stock price. It went from down here $50 up here to $1,300, and that's just in 6 months. But it went from $1,300, we're back here at $900 now. This is volatile. The more Bitcoin you buy, the more volatility you're going to get in your stock. Now, if Bitcoin completely crashes, you can look for MicroStrategies to come back to $50 again. But I don't think Bitcoin's going to completely crash. Not right now anyways. Someday maybe it does. Maybe it gets, I don't know, maybe it gets completely hacked. If you create it, maybe you can take it down also. I don't know. But what I do know is MicroStrategies just raised $600 million more to put into Bitcoin. They want to become a Bitcoin trust, just like GBTC, just like OBTC, just like Tesla. MicroStrategies wants to be a Bitcoin trust. Is every corporation going to become a Bitcoin trust? Maybe we don't need to make products anymore. Maybe Tesla doesn't need to make automobiles. My prediction is they'll make more money on owning Bitcoin than they do making cars. We'll see if I'm right. Let's see what happens with that. All right, let's take a look at one more chart here. Now, this is a chart of Ethereum. Now, Ethereum's trading just above $1,700. But this Ethereum trust, this is the Grayscale, ETHE, the Grayscale trust, and I kind of like it here. It's kind of hugging this 50-day moving average, and it seems to be holding up. Now, right now it's at 1950. I'd like to see it come down to under 17. $17, I think it's a buy. That'd be right here, sitting on the 50-day moving average. I think the 50-day moving average is going to hold. Look at it. It got above it right here at $6, and now we're at, $20, and that's just in, a few months, 3-4 months, $6 to $20. Triple your money in 3 months. Not too bad, right? Okay, so where I would be a seller if it breaks below this 50-day moving average. But I think the 50-day moving average is going to hold, and I think Ethereum is going to move higher, and I think it's a better play than Bitcoin right here. So that's what we got today. We got the GBTC. Let's go back and take a look at them again. We have they have a lot of options when it comes to Bitcoin. All right, the GBTC 54 I don't like it. I think you can get it for 36 soon. I think Bitcoin is going to come in. Maybe I'm wrong. Now this OBTC, this one just freaks me out because it's moving, every couple days it moves $30. It moves 50% up, 50% down, and that can be in one day. It makes me very nervous. Tesla, overpriced in my opinion. Not that excited about, but they do have that $1.5 billion. Bitcoin, master strategies, I'm staying clear. Don't like it up here at 900. Okay, Ethereum, I am a believer. I do like it, but I want it at 17. Okay, that's all I got for you today. If you like this, give me the thumbs up, man. It helps me out. I get about maybe 100 views on a video, but if you give me thumbs up, they give me more views. They show this to more people. Give me that thumbs up today. Punch that subscribe button. I'm Tall Mike. We'll talk again soon. Go ahead and subscribe. Why not?